everybody. This is a full case of Topps Chrome Blasters. Pick your team number 12. We are in a random color filler for the Mavericks, Pelicans, and Sacramento. I just created this list, so I do want to take a quick second to explain. I've bunched up the any yellow and aquas. I don't know if there's autos there, but I just typed in autos or non-autos. I grouped the base and refractor non-autographs, which also include the prisms, the red, white, and blue, and the base non-numbered basketball sets, which is exclusive to the Blasters. Any blacks, any blues, any golds, any greens, any orange, any purple and reds, including image variations, including autos and non-autos, go to the respective colors. I also grouped in the magentas and teals, autos and non-autos, which I think there's only non-autos. I just put in autos just in case. Any superfractors and or logo mans, which in this case, the logo mans are non-existent for these teams. The base auto is standalone. The refractor auto is standalone. And lastly, the most important, guys, any SSPs, it does not matter the numbering. If it's a black SSP, if it's an orange SSP, if it is a superfractor 1-of-1 SSP, it will go to the SSP spot. It will not go to the respective color. So, for example, if we had a Cooper Flag Fanatical Red, that will go to the SSP spot. It will not go to the red spot. Want to make sure I'm very clear on that beforehand. Dice roll got to be ace, deuce, or higher. We're going 8 times the hard way. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th, and final. Kevin is up top. Singba Lane is on the bottom. Here's you guys random. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th, and final. The SSP spot in the 14. Any green is up top. You guys want to screenshot that and save that for you? Pretty self-explanatory, guys. They're pretty self-explanatory. Let's do it. I'm game. Let me alphabetize it. So any base refractors, prisms, lucky, that goes to you. Any black to Alan. Punch, you got any blue, any gold to Azure, any green to Kevin, any magenta and teal for J Orange, any orange CTP, any purple Sing. Brewbreaker, you got any red. SSPs, Sing Balain. Remember, it covers any parallel SSPs. Still goes to the SSP spot. Brewbreaker, you got the 1-of-1s. Yellow aquas go to ORU. Base autos, J Orange. Refractors to Lucky. In the event I missed any colors or anything like that, we'll figure it out. I'm printing this out, guys. So it's going to take me about, let's say, 28 minutes to rip. I'll take any one of these. And you know what's the crazy part, guys? I will say this for the live. Not to jinx us, but I will say it. I am so overdue on flag. I've still not hit a flag autograph, a Steph auto, or a LeBron auto. Ooh, is this one of those? Is this one of those broken boxes? Is this one of those broken boxes again? I just noticed. Oh, this might be. This might be one of those broken boxes again. Let's see. Last time we had a box like this, it was awesome. I think it was Friday we had it. Let's see. Ah, it's not. It kind of looked like one of those broken boxes. We had a case on Friday, CTP. I think it was Friday. I think we had like 5 autos or 4 autos. It was stupid. Like the box wasn't glued together. It was pretty funny. So like as soon as I opened it, the box came apart. I was cracking up. This one, unfortunately, it's all held together. All right, let's do it. Good luck, guys. CTP, how's everything, brother? How's the truck? How's the family? How's the church? Or how's the preaching? I feel like we don't talk as much anymore. Obviously, I know we're all busy nowadays. I get it. I saw Axel yesterday. I haven't talked to Harrison in Lord knows how long. I wonder if that kid's doing okay. Oh, nice. Good luck, guys. You guys got like 25 minutes to chill. You guys got some time. Oh, nice. Okay. You had that truck for a couple years, though. You had that truck for a few years. I remember how much you put into it. That's awesome, dude. That's super awesome. Oh, that's cool. That's what's up. The last time I talked to you, you were changing out the vent valve, I believe, right? On the fuel tank. I think that might have been one of the last times I like truly talked to you. Why is this wire hanging? This wire hanging is bothering me. Nice. Nice. Wait, you replaced the plenum or the plenum gasket? I'd assume you mean the upper and lower plenum gasket. Unless you have to buy the whole intake plenum, which doesn't. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, it's like I mean, it's not something normally you would replace unless it's cracked or something. Yeah, exactly. If you're going into the plenum, grab some throttle body cleaner, some carb clean, and if you really don't have anything else, grab some brake clean. Shoot that bad boy out. Ah, good for you, man. That's cool. good to hear from you, man. It is. Have you talked to Harrison lately? Anybody checked on Harrison? Not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I've seen him. What's up, FL? Good morning. How you doing, FL? It's nice to have you here, FL, honestly. Glad to see you here almost every day. I love it. I enjoy it, man. I enjoy it. Tell your friends. Tell your families. Tell them your favorite Hawaiian is live right now. Okay? FL, you're not allowed to have any other Hawaiian friends. Except for me. Okay? I'm very needy. I'm very needy like the ex-girlfriends. Alright, so who made money yesterday? That should be a more important question. Who made plenty of money yesterday? Or who lost a lot of money? Missing a card. What's up, Russ? How are you, my brother? We get Kailua Kona in the house. Kailua Kona. Oh, Big L. Big L. Oh, I don't like hearing that. Honest, I never bet on him, but if I told everybody, if I was going to bet on him, I probably would have went Patriots either way, so. I never really cared, though. Like, I didn't, at that point, I don't really care for any other team, so. I wanted to see Patriots go just because, only reason was because they don't have that mega star on the team, you know what I mean? They don't got the Cooper Cups, the Njigbas, all like that. You know, they don't have that. So I kind of wanted to see them. Anytime touchdown was rough, I know. Right up until the end. I mean, it was tough. Ironically, Miller, you want to know something funny? Never watched Lilo and Stitch. I could tell you all about Lilo and Stitch because it was huge as I was transitioning into intermediate school. Can somebody tell me the year that Lilo and Stitch came out? I think it was 2000, right? I could tell you all about it leading up to it coming out. It was actually a very interesting time in my personal life. Believe it or not. And obviously, I'm talking about it from a 5th grader going into 6th grade perspective. Or say, yeah, okay, 2002, yeah, 2002. That makes sense. So I was in 7th grade, so I was 1 year in, yes. Going into 8th grade. So I'll tell you all about it. This is how I remember that. It's a very interesting time in my life. So 2002, I was in intermediate. I was probably I was 7th grade. I had to be 7th grade at least. So I was 7th grade. My intermediate school, my elementary only went up to 5th grade. So I went to intermediate school in 6th grade. I don't know how you guys call it stateside, but. So 6th grade, I went to intermediate school, which normally you'll go to intermediate in 7th and 8th grade, right? So that year, it was a big deal because Kamehameha Schools performed the Hawaiian roller coaster ride. So it was all the buzz. For those of you guys that don't know, Kamehameha Schools is our premier private school for Hawaiians, right? So it's you gotta have native Hawaiian blood in you to attend. And that year was the first year I ever had to excuse me, not my first year, but the first year I remember applying to get into Kamehameha Schools. My mom really wanted me to go, and I really did not want to go because I had all my friends already in intermediate and stuff. I was playing football with all the same people already like that, so I really didn't want to go to a different school and leave all my friends. That, and I also didn't want to. I also didn't want to like have to make new friends, I guess. You know what I mean? Because you're changing schools. That and one of my good friends already started to go to Kamehameha Schools, and he told me there's a lot of homework. And you know, Mr. Hammer, he hates doing homework. Now, I used to go to school at like 6 a.m. and I used to copy off of somebody's homework all the time, so. You know, no, Russ, I was stupid because I'm half Hawaiian. Russ, I know. If you see my brothers, don't worry. It goes dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate. I got the white chocolate in my family. You know how typical Hawaiians are. You always get the one white one, right? That was me. But, cause it was funny because all my friends was like, oh yeah, you get choke homework like that. And they all came from like St. Patrick's. You know, they went like Catholic school at St. Patrick's. They all went private. So they're like, oh yeah, you get choke homework. And I never liked the homework, you know what I mean? So when I went to do the test, you got to take them in the high school cafeteria in camp schools. I remember I wasn't even reading the questions, bro. I was just filling out the bubbles. Because it's like the SATs, right? I was just over there filling out the bubbles. I was reading them, making like, I was one of the first guys for finish, and I'll never forget, I was just putting my head down. Because you cannot leave the auditorium once you finish. You have to wait for everything to finish. And then like the next week or whatever, you got to do the in-person interviews. And then I made them on the waiting list, but looking back at it, I was stupid. So I did oh. Okay, test, we should be back. Test, we should be back. If it cut out for a quick second. Okay, cool. I get the pop-up on my computer when it cuts out, so alright. Yeah, but so yeah, I remember I did the test. I was just guessing. I was just filling out the bubbles. Cause I never go. And then so this was the 6th grade going into 7th grade testing. Then I had to do the formal interview, right? And then 8th grade going into 9th grade. That was the one I kind of tried doing them. I got in the waiting list on 6th grade. I mean, going into 7th. And then going into high school, I think I was waiting list again. But looking back at it, I regret not going. I regret not learning more about my Hawaiiana, all my roots. I regret not doing it now. Because I went explorations, and like when typical kid, Russ, I'm assuming you guys are native too. Like a typical kid, I was crying before explorations. Oh, I don't like stay in one dormitory for 1 week. I like play PS. I like play video games. I remember screaming, yelling. All my parents telling me, oh, as soon as this is done, you're not going to want to come home. Sure enough, after the first night, I never go home. So, going into 6th grade, for those that don't know, we have a program that's made to teach you about Hawaiian roots. It's called Kamehameha's Exploration Program. So you explore, and it's basically a week long where you get to stay on the campus. So you get a dormitory for a week. You got a group shower with everybody. You got to see everybody's ding-dongs and everything like that. But it was good, bro. It was fucking good fun, bro. Super good fun. Because every day you're doing something, whether you're going Hanama Bay, you're going snorkeling. You gotta go visit Bernice Pauahi Bishop Museum. You gotta go visit the tombs. What else did we do? I forget already now. Hanama Bay. Every night you could swim in the Olympic-sized pool with the diving boards. Oh, that was good fun too. Am I just blabbing? Sorry, am I just blabbing? We don't come from we don't have a lot. I didn't come from a lot, guys, so a diving board meant everything to me back then. Yeah, except for the ding dong. Yeah, the ding dongs was kind of weird. Because you're immature, you know, you're kids. We're like all in 5th grade, so we're all like, you know. But I do regret not like trying now that I look back at it. What's up, Kelly? Oh, guys, so next week might have an alternative schedule. I gotta figure out what's gonna happen over here next week. But I am gonna be off next week, fam. I don't know if they're gonna ask Bobo to work while I'm not here or not. So just kind of a heads up. Next week might have a modified schedule for the channel. So I'm gonna do my best to keep the store not overstocked towards the end of the week. So I don't know this channel schedule ahead of time. I'll figure it out. I should have an answer hopefully by Wednesday, guys. So I can kind of let you guys know. Mila, you still here? To answer that other question, though? It's okay. I think a movie that actually does a pretty good job of kind of showing our culture is probably like 50 First Dates. Because it's comedy, but it's true. That's a Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler. I thought they did a decent job. Everything else is a little exaggerated. Yeah, that one's kind of, you know, I mean, with a playful twist, obviously. It's funny because it really is different. About a month. ETA is next month, FL. ETA is. I've never watched that. I'm actually terrible. I'm actually terrible at that, Moses. I'm not good at movies, believe it or not. There's a million movies I've never watched, including movies like E.T., Back to the Future, lots of the Disney and movies, all like that as kids. There's a lot I didn't watch. What's up, J-Law? I would never ever be considered for any Hawaiian rolls because of my skin color, unfortunately. When they do casting calls for like native Hawaiians, they actually ask that you're brown, you know, built between like, you know, 170, 200 pounds. They usually ask for. Yeah, no worries, FL. I got you, buddy. I can't wait for Finest, though. Finest should be another fun rip. Museum, oh, the museum collection, yeah, yeah. Fun little rip too, and you got a nice checklist. Shohei Ohtani, all like that, signs in it. Fun little checklist on museum collection for sure. Should start to see some high-end coming out soon too. Some Dynasty is gonna be fun. I'm definitely gonna have to drop a little bit of money on Dynasty for sure. Gonna have to chase after my Jacob Wilsons. Gonna keep a couple of Jacob Wilsons no matter what. Faster? I'm lazy. Steve, what do I gotta go faster for? What I gotta go faster for? You wanna come help? Almost ready, guys. Why not set it to 2x? If I had a ton of breaks, like super, super close, like I got 3 breaks after this. 1 more blaster, 1 more hanger. But if I had like more shit right behind it, I'd probably be ripping faster. If not, I'm on cruise control a little bit. I'm on cruise control a little bit right now. You know why? Today's not my Monday. That's exactly why. Today's not my Monday. Today is technically my Monday, but it's not because I worked yesterday. Fun. Was super fun. Was busy. Was super busy. We had 100 in the room practically the whole stream. It was pretty fun though. I was rusty as hell. Being on a faster pace channel, oh my god. Our discount code didn't work. There was there was a couple guys I didn't recognize. There was a few guys I didn't recognize, to be honest with you, but a lot of the same guys. It was nice to see a lot of people on that side. A lot of that side is mad at me because when they come here, they only see basketball. That's a big problem that I have, you know. Same with the baseball guys. A lot of the baseball guys, they get mad at me because they only see, you know, football or basketball. All right, good luck, guys. Last 2 boxes. There we go. We're going to do our hangers and full case player break of blaster. Those will be next, guys. Those will be next. All right, good luck. Fears. The dirt goes to the basketball spots for the Mavericks, by the way. So whoever had the base spot there, probably not going to stop on those ones. But the base basketballs goes to the base non. It goes to Lucky TW. So does this Jeremiah Fears that goes to Lucky on the base. Ace Bailey. Ah, didn't know it was an auto right there. Base auto of Liam McNeely for Gary with a G. That's not the correct coordinate I normally pull. Cade on a refractor. Sometimes when we hit that, we see an SSP right away. Stand corrected. I guess I'm wrong. Oh! Ooh! Never mind, I was right. Steve OG. We've been smacking a lot of Dylan Harpers lately. Fanatical SSP of Dylan Harper for Steve OG. Let's go, buddy. Got a true blue coming. Good luck. We're off to a fiery start. True blue of Walker Kessler. Oh, I lied. Juked out on the red, white, and blue of Walker Kessler. Looked like a true. Refractor of Essingen. Noah Clowney. Amari Williams, refractor rookie. Nice Cooper flag on the base for Lucky. That was the first few boxes. Noah Clowney. It's up, Eric. All right. All right, here we go. We continue. That looks gold to me. It was a gold of Ingles to 50 for the Timberwolves and Zach P. Wow, a true blue of Shea. Inspirational to 150. Maluak. Reynald goes to the base spot and the red, white, and blue for Lucky. On the random parallel. Powell on the red, white, and blue. Another McNeely. Yannick on the basketballs. Another Cooper flag for you. Yannick on the refractor. Base of Cooper flag. The base spot of Cooper flag is going to get it all right now. Asa. Elijah Martin on the basketballs. Traore. Con Knipple. That was the first few boxes. It always jukes me out, CTP. Red, white, and blues always juke you out. Those are the magentas. The magentas, it's tough because you can see the reflections on like base cards. So sometimes it looks red. Throws you off every time. All right, nothing really happening in that stack. All right. Next stack. Good luck. Let's see a big hit. Let's see a big hit. PJ Washington, Young Hansen, Christian Bond refractor, Suggs, Danny Wolf on the red, white, and blue. Here's a true green. Hopefully it has some ink. Yeah, we need some excitement over here. Not that kind of excitement. Grant Williams on the green. We need a little sweat. It usually does come. Let's see it. Durant on the Ray Wave. We usually get like some nice colors. Usually. Watkins refractor. A redemption sweat. Well, we got another SSP. It's one of the harder ones. It's the advisory. This is a Cooper flag. It is a rookie. It's Malawak for Phoenix. Came out late on the Malawak advisory. Knippel. And Ace Bailey. Nothing happening in that stack neither. We continue. Yellow of Garnett to 275. It's LeBron on the red, white, and blue. Essengay variation for the Bulls. Dominator. Gets the image variation. Jace refractor. Traore on the basketballs. There's a magenta of Dylan Harper for the Spurs and Steve. Couple of Harpers for you now, Steve. Marcus Sasser, Aqua to 199. Clifford. Igor Peavy on the refractor. Nice basketball of fears. That goes to the base spot and Lucky again. Lucky doing well with that base spot. VJ Edgecombe, Noah Penda refractor. The refractors are hitting like crazy. Yakichunis, CMB. There's a Shea. Igor Refractor. Come on, Dylan Harper base. Okay, we got to set up for something huge, guys. Just past the halfway point and really nothing crazy. Best hit so far might be that Harper Fanatical. Let's try and eat it up here. Got about 18 more boxes, so we got time, guys. We just passed the halfway point. I have a green basketballs coming. Good luck. It's not a bad one at all for the Blazers. B-Dub gets a green of Young Hansen. 74.99. Nice Young. Another Shea Clifford for the refractor non, and Lucky just crushing the base spot right now. What's up, Steven? You're getting all the Wemby base. I'll try and circle back to the castles for you. And you get a refractor flag. You're getting all the Wemby base. That's already, I already separated those. I don't really recall seeing a castle, but I probably missed them. I'll try and separate them for you here. Asa, VJ Edgecombe, Harper. True Blue Basketballs of Trey Murphy and the Pelicans. That goes to the any blue spot and punts. Yeah, no worries. I got you, bud. I do generally separate the Wembys, LeBron, Stephs, etc. Fears for the base. Colin Murray refractor. Okay. A little bit of a warm-up here. Hopefully we start seeing something crazy. 2 SSPs so far, only 1 auto. Come on. And a ton of base Cooper flags, apparently. Aqua, I'm not complaining. To 199, KJ Simpson. Young Hansen refractor. Carter Bryant. What is this? Just a Steph. All right, we're down to the nitty-gritty, guys. A little bit of a tough case thus far. Nothing overly crazy. Come on. Hey, you wanted your orange sweat, right? You wanted a true orange sweat, right, CTP? Let's see. True orange. Good luck. For the Pistons. LRB. It's one of the best Piston we could have probably hit right there. That's a sick Key Cunningham to 25. Nice true orange. The sick orange. Really nice Cade on the bookend. Nice Cade on the orange. Sometimes when we see cases like this, sometimes it's got the one big hit. Sometimes, guys. I'm not saying always. Refractor of Ace. Nice true orange, though. It's been a minute since we've had a true orange hit. Come on, let's see a couple more autos. Or another SSP would be great, right on time. Nice Wemby on the basketballs. Concanipple. Steven Adams. Come on. Coward Refractor. Damn, I thought that Dylan Harper was like setting me up for like a crazy start to the case. Guys, one stack left. 6 boxes. I'll be honest, aside from a couple of cool cards, nothing overly crazy in this case. Got the hanger player and the blaster player, guys. Those two will be next unless the 2-box hobby goes, guys. The 2-box hobby is very close as well. Then I'll add in the next ones, guys. Last stack. Good luck on the blasters, guys. Looks yellow. Franz. The color looked right, at least, for the Magic. Halliburton. Concanipple. Derek Queen Refractor. Here's your second rookie auto. And it goes to the Brooklyn Nets. Refractor auto of Danny Wolf for K. Waukee. On the refractor on-card auto. Turner. Aqua. Jalen Green. Excuse me, that's a TO to 299. TO. Come on, I'll take one more auto or one more SSP. Anywhere over here. Okay, another fanatical SSP. It hurt me. We're above average on the SSPs. And it's the number one SSP I hit every time. Michael Ryan gets Shaquille O'Neal on the fanatical. Gotta see a colored one soon. Last colored one was also A. Harper. Nice Shaq. Third SSP confirmed. One more auto, please. Our last stack. The Blasters has the most autos and SSPs overall. Usually has the most autos and SSPs. Oh, we might have another auto. Pretty sure we got a third auto. So 3 SSPs, 3 autos. Koopa flag. It is. It's a stratospheric autograph. Nice auto. Come on. I've been hitting him in the last few cases. Isaiah Collier for the Jazz and Chad. Collier, I've hit him probably in the last 4 blasters. I've hit him like 3 times. Harper on the red, white, and blue. Clayton and maybe one more auto for the parting gift. Jeremy Sohan on the yellow. Ben Sarif. And another Cooper flag is how we end it. Not the best case, guys. Gotta call it an average case. Felt below average, but gotta call it about an average case on that one. Nothing overly crazy. Thank you guys for the try and to pick your team. What's up, Kanzler? You know, Raul actually called it. Raul said Kenneth Walker, anytime touchdown. Kenneth Walker over on rushing yards. He actually called that game. If Raul comes in and he starts boasting, honestly, he actually called it. He called it from weeks ago, too. He didn't just call it like yesterday. He called it like... he called it 2 weeks ago, 100%. He didn't have... That's what I mean. He didn't have the TD, but everything else, yep. Was Sharpen injured? I didn't watch the game. I was on football most of the day, so I didn't get to really watch the game. I watched parts of it at dinner. I didn't really watch otherwise, though. Oh, he did get hurt. Yeah, I was on football till like almost 4. Then after that, I went home, take care of the dogs. Then we were starving, so we were like, all right, let's just go get food. So I caught like I caught most of the third quarter when we were eating, and then when I left, did the chores and everything like that. By the time I sat down, it was already like 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Whatever the score was, 29-12 or something. Whatever it was. All right, recap. I heard the halftime show wasn't great, but I heard a mixed review there. Lots of Cooper flags for you. Lucky, lots of Cooper flags coming your way on that one. I mean, we were ripping so much We were ripping so much football breaks, I'm not even going to lie. The only time we slowed down for football was literally right when the game started. Literally. That was the only time we slowed down. The minute I got on football, we were like banging. Football's off today. Football's off today. They'll be on tomorrow. But yeah, we were like non-stop. It was fun though. Ripping a shit ton of football yesterday. That was a lot of fun. True Orange of K to 25. Collier, Danny Wolf, McNeely, Shaq, Malawak on the advisory, and a nice Dylan Harper Fanatico SSP. That was the full case. Pick your team number 12. Blasters. Thank you guys. I tried pushing off that optic break.